and tolerant community. And so strange creatures and creations abounded. Prince of Peace? Not the Minneapolis? You're supposed to give up things for Lent. Last year we gave up our faith and reason. This year we are giving up our democratic voice, our hope. Ira had already met most of Mike's goyish of friends. Mike himself was low-key, tolerant, self-deprecating to a flaw. A self-described ethnic Catholic, he once complained dejectedly about not having been cute enough to have been molested by a priest. They would just shake my hand very quickly, he said. Mike's friends, however, tended to be tense, intellectually earnest Protestants who drove new, metallic-hued cars and who within 5 minutes of light conversation could be counted on at least twice to use the phrase, strictly within the framework of. Kate has a divorcee friend she's inviting, Mike said. I'm not trying to fix you up. I really hate that stuff. I'm just saying, come, eat some food. It's the start of Easter time and, well, hey, we could use a Jew over here. Mike laughed heartily. Yeah, I'll reenact the whole thing for you, said Ira. He looked at his swollen ring finger again. Yes, sirree, I'll come over and show you all how it's done. Ira's new house, though it was in what his realtor referred to as a lovely pedestrian neighborhood, abutting the streets named after presidents, boasting instead streets named after fishing flies, Caddis, Hendrickson, gold-ribbed Hare's Ear Road, was full of slow drains, leaky burners, stopped-up pipes, and excellent dust for scrawling curse words. Maryland blows sailors. The draftiest windows he duct-taped up with sheets of plastic on the inside as instructed by Homeland Security. Cold air billowed the plastic inward like sails on a boat. On a windy day, it was quite something. Your whole house could fly away, said Mike, looking around. Not really, said Ira, but it is spinning. It's very interesting, actually. The yard had already grown muddy with March, and the flower beds were greening with the tiniest sprigs of stinkweed and quack grass. By June, the chemical weapons of terrorism aimed at the heartland might prove effective in weeding the garden. This may be the sort of war I could really use, Ira said out loud to a neighbor. Mike and Kate's house, on the other hand, with its perfect lines and friendly fussiness, reeking, he supposed, of historical preservation tax credits, seemed an impossible dream to him, something plucked from a magazine article about childhood memories conjured on a deathbed, something seen through the window by the little match girl. Outside, the soffits were perfectly squared. The crocuses were like bells and the Siberian violets like grape candies scattered in the grass. Inside, the smell of warm food almost made him weep, and with his coat still on, he rushed past Kate to throw his arms around Mike, kissing him on both cheeks. All the beautiful men must be kissed, Ira exclaimed. After he got his coat off and had wandered into the dining room, he toasted with the champagne he himself had brought. There were 8 guests there, most of whom he knew to some degree, but really, that was enough. That was enough for everyone. Still, they raised their glasses with him. To Lent, Ira cried. To the final days. And in case that was too grim, he added, and to the coming resurrection, may it happen a little closer to home this time, Jesus Christ. Soon he wandered back into the kitchen and, as he felt was required of him, shrieked at the pork. Then he began milling around, apologizing for the crucifixion. We really didn't intend it, he murmured. Not really, not the killing part. We just kind of got carried away. You know how spring can get a little crazy, but believe me, we're all really, really sorry. Kate's divorced friend was named Zora and was a pediatrician. Although no one else did, she howled with laughter, and when her face wasn't blasted apart with it, or her jaw snapping merely open and shut like a scissors, in what Ira recognized was post-divorce hysteria. How long have you been divorced, he later asked her. 11 years, she replied. Ira could see that she was very beautiful, short black hair, eyes a clear reddish hazel like orange picot tea.